like a Morril mobster. We got Broccoli Rob coming.
Dude, this fucking neighborhood is such
Broccoli Rob.
It's such everything I fucking hate. It's like just like aggressive meatheads who fucking. This is like the Jersey Shore of Manhattan, right? People that tan and work out too much. They're walking around angry. The women, like, you can't impress them. They're on their phone. It's all a game.
That guy in the wife beater in the middle of October is the mayor.
He's the de Blasio of 34th Street.
Yeah, matter of fact, I call my studio Gracie Mansion. I went on a date with a girl and she said, I ate garlic beforehand so that you would not want to kiss me. I was like, oh, you definitely underestimated me. Horny.
It's fucking delicious.
Delicious. I mean, num-num.
The most off-putting sound of all time. When a man says num-num. You guys both know the same porn star?
Clearly not personally.
I had a porn bit. In my special positive influence about like how women, you know, it's like Cosmo's not right to women, but like women's magazines actually are like more offensive than porn because like porn is BBW, you know, mature, right. You know, and so I had a whole thing about it, and then I guess the porn star Adriana Chechik saw it, so she retweeted it and was like, I love this bit. So I was like, all right, I followed her, so I just follow her. But here's the thing, she's the only porn star I follow. So I'll be in like line in the grocery store scrolling Twitter, and she's just like taking two cocks, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not ready for this right now. I'm like, I'm in public. I can't. I'm just scrolling comedian tweets, and then a woman's getting double teamed. Like, oh my god, porn, man.
I have a porn joke that works. People either really love it or hate it, where I'm like, the patriarchy runs so deep, even in porn, it's fuck me daddy, suck me daddy, who's your daddy? And I'm a feminist. You're just female. That's why I say, suck my dick, mom. Oh my god. And people either are like, that's funny, or it's like, you need to leave.
I told my mom, she'll get really upset by bits of mine.
But I loved that series of you telling jokes to your mom.
Well, my mom is so cool, but there are certain bits that she can't.
Yeah.
She saw a bit I did in my album and my half hour for Comedy Central where I leave lunch with my mom and dad to go get a blowjob, and it like goes horribly. There was a guy there, I get set up. It's like, but the story is like it's an embarrassment. So you saw it the other night. I did it. Just
the audition.
Yeah, the audition.
That's
so
funny.
it's an old bit, but I just did it to kill time there. But so basically, I do that bit, and my mom was like, that bit made me very upset, and I said, well, Mom, you know, who's the most famous and beloved stand-up comic ever? She said, probably Richard Pryor, and I said, I bet his mom wouldn't like his stand-up.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe she would. Had a bad breakup, and I met a girl on a dating app, and then she shows up on the date, even better looking than in person, like incredibly beautiful, and we go on a date in Brooklyn, and it went pretty well. I mean, I was gonna say we got drunk, but it was me. I got drunk. It was just me. I remember it was a cold New York winter, and I grabbed her and I kissed her. And as I let her go, she goes, "Oh my, I didn't expect that. So proper." And I was so drunk, I just said, "You better fucking expect it." Never heard from her again, and rightfully so. Until a few months later, she texts me, just during the day, on a Friday afternoon. How are you? I said, I'm good. She goes, I want to see you and I want to get freaky with you. And I don't know how to respond to that. I just wrote, oh yeah, with a question mark. I'm not used to fielding that. And she said, where are you? I said, I'm in Union Square. And she goes, do you want to get your dick sucked or not? Whoa. So I excused myself from lunch with my parents because this feels like a time-sensitive call. So I pick up, it doesn't even feel like it's her. I feel like more likely some dude stole her phone. And this is his plan to rob me. He's going through, he's like, who's the dumbest fuck in the, oh, this guy right here. All right. You want to get blown? Yes, I do. Meet me at this warehouse in Queens. All right. So I call her and she's like, look, it's me. I've had a bad week at work. I want to see you and I want to have sex with you. Is that so bad? It's like, that's great. I hang up, I go back to my parents. I said, Mom, I got to get out of here. This audition just came up. And my mom said, yeah, I'm not proud of this moment. I'm lying to my mother's face in pursuit of oral sex. I don't feel good about myself. And my mom goes, go get him, Sammy. And I was like, ugh, I hate myself. All right, so I'm off. I'm going over there. And everything about it reads wrong, but I'm like, you know what? It's New York City. It's people do this. People sublet. It's a different apartment than when she dropped me off. But I'm like, yeah, it makes sense. People sublet. It's fine. I get to the building. It feels shady. So I get there. It's like a nice doorman building in Brooklyn. And I said, just come downstairs and have a drink with me. She's like, I'll come down, but I have scotch upstairs. I'll just meet you in the lobby. She comes. She looks beautiful. We go upstairs, and everything about this felt weird. There's no furniture in the apartment. There was just a couch and a bottle of scotch. It felt like I marched onto a porno set. And we start making out, and then she starts going down to me, and I had killed a couple scotches. And as she's going down to me, she just stops and goes, I sure hope my roommate doesn't catch us. And I said, yeah, I also hope your roommate doesn't catch us. Let's go to your bedroom. And then she goes, no, I want him to catch us. That's when I should have left. Unfortunately, I was with my penis at the time, and that guy, he's kind of persuasive. I was like, we should get out of here. My dick is like, let's feel this out for a second. Are you sure, penis? He's like, yeah, I got this. We go to her bedroom. She picks up right where she left off. She's going down to me, and then she just stops. And I was like, why'd she stop? And then she just kept going. And then I turned to my right. A guy is there. He's been there the whole time. I've been set up. He's jacked. He's wearing a tank top. He's tatted up. For some reason, he's wearing a cast. I don't know why that's stuck in my mind. He's just staring at me while she's going down to me. In a moment of panic, I turn and I go, can I help you? That's what came out of my mouth. Can I help you? Sounds very casual. Can I get you anything? I was terrified. He goes, are we going to do this or what? And I said, oh, I think there's been a misunderstanding. And, he starts walking closer. I don't know if you've ever been terrified with an erection. It's a very confusing feeling. He said, are you going to do this or not? And I said, do what? He's like, her. And I said, no, I don't. He's like, you're either in or you're out. And I was like, what is this, Ocean's 11? I'm fucking not. This is not who I am, man. It's not me. And he said, well, the door's that way. And I kind of look at him like, what? And I look at her, and she shrugs. I'm so scared. I'm traumatized them. I'm like, what the hell? Are they going to rob me? I don't even pull my pants all the way. I kind of like pull them up and I waddle out. I've had friends tell cool orgy stories. I'm like, my story ends with me waddling from my JanSport and then running out the door. Pathetic. I'm walking around Brooklyn feeling terrible about myself. I'm just like, what a loser I am. And then just as I couldn't feel any lower, my mom calls me to see how the audition went. And I said, Mom, more people now for the part that I'd anticipated. And I think they're going to go with this other guy. So I'm opening for Kevin Nealon at Caroline's. It's me and Michael Che opening for, that's how long ago it was. We're both opening for Kevin Nealon. And Che is like, we're having fun, we're drinking. It's a Sunday night show. It's a little light. John Favreau's in the crowd. And Che and I both kind of bomb. It's like an awkward set for both of us. And Favreau comes back, and Che does this awkward thing where he's like, let's all take a picture. And you could tell John didn't want to, but he did it, and it was weird. Anyway, a week later, Favreau's at the Cellar. He's in the front row. I'm a last-minute addition, so he didn't know I'd be on the show. I go up, and I see him. He just hates me again. I'm like, did I just bomb for John Favreau twice in 1 week?
That's amazing.
Brutal.
You know that restaurant bit I did with Norman?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to pitch him on another one. There's something I actually saw. I was at a Chinese restaurant, takeout place, and this guy was on his phone. He was doing like a FaceTime, and I had to be behind him because you have to wait behind people. And he was like, oh, he's like, and he was like, oh, mommy, when I come home, I'm gonna rub your feet, mommy. I'm gonna suck on your toes, and I'm gonna fuck you so hard. And then he's like, okay, mommy, I'm getting my food. I'll be right there. And I was like, your mother sounds really nice.
This is what comedy is all about. Someone messaged me today and they said, I've got COVID. Oh no. Someone messaged me and he said, my roommate got COVID, so I'm not coming. And I was like, that's the honor code, baby. We're all doing okay. This was,
frustration is understandable.
They gave, dude, I'm just telling you, as a comic, like, it fucks my show up when, so that sound system you're blaming. I don't think it was the sound system because the last story, they'd give big pause, but they just wouldn't give, the thing is, that joke, that story is purposely peppered with little lines to keep the momentum going throughout the show. They only laughed at the big pops.
Yeah.
So you get no momentum when they only give you a laugh on the obvious pops. That is a bad crowd.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the worst crowd maybe of the whole.
Now, what percentage of that is roof and what percentage of that is people?
Well, we've done them all on roofs, so it's people.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it's without undeniable. I'm not feeling like Williamsburg is gonna. What we're gonna have to do for the special is we're gonna have to fucking cut around, and it might be like every other joke now.
You think like 30, 40, 50% will include, or like?
Of this?
Yeah.
I was fucking bombing, dude. That was horrible. It's a weird time, man. I was on the phone with my friend the other day. He was talking about that. You seen that trans Sports Illustrated supermodel? My friend was like, dude, she's so hot, I can't even tell the difference. And I was like, yeah, I know you mean well, but it is a weird compliment to give a human. To talk about her like I can't believe it's not butter or something, you know? He's like, check out this sweet vagina substitute. All right, that one did better on the non-Bushwick roof, so we'll just cut that in the editing room. Yeah. doing a comedy show on the roof isn't weird enough for you?
All right, thanks.
All right, no problem. I gotta be wacky in photos now.
I feel kind of creepy, but I'm also a little drunk, so I can tell you.
Yeah.
Huge fan.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, do you mind if I held my breath, would you be able to take your mask off? No.
I think it's
It's
better.
okay.
Yeah, I think
No
it's better if we
problem.
wear the mask. Yeah.
Okay, so it's like, yeah, okay. Right on. Oh, we can see our smiles. Yay. Smile through the masks. Mask smiles. Macne.
Matt, hurry up.
I was being artistic with it.
Hey, it was a good show.
Thank you guys.
Honestly,
Thanks for coming.
I would say 75% was pretty good.
Oh,
I think we
okay.
were testing a couple things.
Hang out
Right.
with Mikey V.
Actually wasn't testing things. That was a taping, but thank you.
Oh!
No.
Okay, Mikey V. Do you still hang out with Mikey V?
Mike Vecchione?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike's a friend of mine. Mike's a brilliant comic. Mike's album, The Worst Kind of Thoughtful, I think is one of the best albums
Yeah.
ever.
And Dan Soder?
I love them both. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
This light is very blinding.
That's all right. I'm used to it. The important thing after a bomb is to take as many photos as possible. What I like to do is linger and really soak in it. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Sure. Let me try it again. My wife, she told me she wants to have sex in the car, and she wants me to drive, all right? Rodney's the best.
Come on over, no one's home. I came over, there was no one home.
My mother, I get no respect, I tell you. My mother, she never breastfed me. She told me she liked me as a friend, all right? I love Rodney. Rodney's the best.